Well, welcome, and thank you very much for being here today. And it's exciting for the children of the community because there's some opportunities today to be able to receive some awards for some work they did on the Fraser River and the sturgeon. So all you parents and people that have come here to support them, we appreciate it, and the youngsters appreciate it, I'm sure. So on behalf of the Council of the City, I'd like to welcome each of the participants and their families. And the Councillor Jamie McAvoy, Chair of the Environment Advisory Committee, will be assisting with the distribution of the awards tonight. The City, in collaboration with the New Westminster School District Student Services Department, invited the grade 5 and 6 students to participate in a poster contest that allowed them to express their environmental learning experiences, creativity with the City. The theme of this year's contest was Threats to the Fraser River Sturgeon. The contest provided an opportunity for students to participate in an environmental learning activity that coincided nicely with Earth Day on April the 22nd. Students were invited to create a poster that illustrated the environmental threats to the prehistoric giant of the Fraser River. 50 lesson plans and copies of the award-winning book, Tales of the Great White Fish, were kindly donated by the Fraser River Sturgeon Conservation Society and distributed to the schools at the start of the contest. Now, we are very pleased with the enthusiastic responses from the elementary schools and their classes and the qualities of these entries. We received a total of 151 entries from 5 elementary schools in New Westminster, which is quite incredible. The level and quality of submissions that we have received over the past 4 years speaks to the leadership that youth in this city have to offer on environmental issues. The judging group, which comprised of the Environmental Advisory Committee, had a very, very difficult time in choosing the winners. And we'd like to thank all of those of you who have participated. But before we get to the presentations, we'd like to acknowledge the staff from the School District Student Services Department and the Fraser River Sturgeon Conservation Society for their support, and all the teachers and students that took some of their time to participate in this particular program. We'd also like to acknowledge the Paddle Wheeler Riverboat Tours, the Fraser River Discovery Center, and MP Finn Donnelly's office for donating gift certificates to the winning students. So we are going to begin our presentations this evening by announcing our third place winner. And when I call your name and it's announced, please come forward. And whilst they come forward, I will give you a few more details. So the third place winner is grade 5 student Camille Santos Manacas from Queensborough Middle School, and this is Mrs. Weisner's class. Camille will receive a certificate from Finn Donnelly's office for a special visit from Finn to her class to share his experiences and knowledge of the Fraser River. And Camille's teacher will also be receiving a prize package from the Fraser River Sturgeon Conservation Society. Congratulations. Second place winner is grade 5 student Madison Stalker from Richard McBride Elementary School in Mrs. Jennings' class. Now, Madison will receive a certificate for a workshop at the Fraser River Discovery Center entitled Living Dinosaurs, the Fraser River White Sturgeon. And Madison's teacher will also be receiving a prize package from the Fraser River Sturgeon Conservation Society. There's no rush. They did a lot of work on this, and we deserve a few minutes. Now, the first place winner is grade 5 student Sherilyn Cordova from Lord Tweedsmuir Elementary School, Mrs. Nasato and Mrs. Miller's class. Now, unfortunately, the certificate will be to receive the certificate for her family to take the Paddle Wheeler Riverboat Tour to Zibra of the Fraser. Sherilyn was unfortunately unable to attend today's presentation, so I'd like to call upon her father, who is here, to accept the prize on her behalf. We also have a Paddle Wheeler Tour certificate for each of the first place winners' teachers, Mrs. Nasato and Mrs. Miller, for taking the time to educate and encourage their class to participate in the poster contest for this year. The teachers will also be receiving a prize package from the Fraser River Sturgeons Conservation Society. Now, our judges were impressed by the quality and variety of the submissions as well as the creativity that was shown, and we would like to acknowledge all of the entries of this year's contest. So please today take some time to check out all of the submissions, which will be displayed in the foyer for a few days. The students' original artwork will be returned to their original respective schools. The winning artwork will also be displayed at this year's Artists on the River, Rivers Day celebration event on September the 23rd and 24th. So, young people and families, thank you all for attending tonight. The number of students that have participated in this contest over the years demonstrates the importance of protecting the environment for our schools and our society. Well, thank you very much. Whilst the children are leaving, we did deviate a little bit from our regular meeting procedures, but that was to make sure that we've got them in a timely manner. We now are